Hey there traders, welcome to another trading video. This is Shane, and I'm going to cover my own trades from Thursday and Friday of last week and Monday of this week. Just a little thing here, I didn't do any of the, like I always say, the hallmark of the SST is it's built in trailing your stop capabilities. In the last few days I haven't done it. There's been some nice moves that I've missed out on, just time constraints. And you know what, the mantra of get in, get out, get done is still in the back of my head, because I do my own swing trading, and you know that's where you can really rack up the pips. So for my day trading the last little while, I just wanted to get in, get out, and get done using the tagline from the another strategy. And you know, if you're not swing trading, especially with the UST, I think you're missing out on some really nice moves. The currency market, the foreign exchange spot forex, is a really good market to swing trade against. And you know, that's just whatever you're comfortable with. But I'm going to go over my last few days of trading, and you know, it hasn't all been roses. You know, last Thursday, I got kind of in a little bit of a chop zone, and unfortunately, even with my adjustments, I just got ticked in to some trades, or you want to use the proper terminology, pipped in. But one thing I think you'll pick up from this video is if you read the price action, it can really help you in being a little bit more discretionary with your stop. Now, these strategies, you know, are mechanical, but do not forget that the art of trading. You don't want to forget that. So let's just cover, this is the Euro-US dollar 5-minute chart. I trade in the US session, and starting at 8:30. And if there's news, you know, standing aside. And I will try to get involved in a trade that is set up and triggered in, or if it hasn't even triggered in, prior to the 8:30 start time, depending on where the price is. Okay, if there's still some ways to get involved in those trades, I will do that. I'm just bringing that up because in another video I showed you that, and this week there really wasn't any of those to do that. So here's the first setup. It was at 36.19, and well, I got ticked into this trade. And you'll see what's going to happen here. The market's going to pull back. Now your stop does get adjusted up to here, right here anyways, at 35.97. Mine was just a little bit higher, just around the round number 3,600. I ended up losing 18 pips on this trade. Like I said, you know, it was one of those days where you kind of got pipped into your trade by a pip or two, and then the market just decided to you know, not go in your direction. It happens, you know, it's part of trading. Right? We're not worried about just one trade. We're looking at a whole basket of trade over a period of time. And if the market comes down, what happens here is the market comes down, as you can see. As it comes up here, it's not moving above these higher highs. And if you're looking to go long, one thing you want to see is, you know, the market making higher highs. That means the market's going up while the market's not going up. And as soon as this little bottom was formed, I just tucked my stop underneath there. All right, that's where the art of trading, a bit more discretionary. And you know, I could have got taken out of this trade, and the market got on its way, but it didn't happen. Right, just playing the probabilities. That's all we can do as traders. But the good thing is the SST had my stop moved up here anyhow, so it was like it was reading my mind. That's always a good thing. Anyways, come around short on this one at 35.83. I just kind of moved around this swing level right here down to 79, and you know, well, this little candle here came down to 77 by 2 pips. Took me out. Same thing, you know, what happens here is, and another thing, you know, the SST, you know, it's really good at doing the stops. I got to tell you that 35.98 where the stop comes in, that's actually where I get out. And if you look at the price action here, you get pipped in to this trade, right? Market comes back up, tries to make another break downwards, and look at it, gets that spiky look, right? These are, people call these reversal candles or whatever you want to call them. You just tell you know, the market moved all the way down here to a low, came back up, buyers came into the market. So, you know, people are buying on the cheap, market moves up, sets up here. So that's a minus 18 is now. So I'm 36 pips in the hole. Big deal, right? You know, I look at my losses the same way I look at my wins. It's just a result of me doing what I do. right? Just my trading. I don't worry about the pip count, and then on my trades, I don't worry about the money gained or money lost, right? I just keep pushing the buttons. 36.05. Market comes in here. No big adjustments, right around the round number, right? It's going to go. It's going to go, and up to here. Quick 29 pips. Still doesn't make up for this. You know, I don't pay much on spread on the euro US dollar, 0.9 roughly. So, you know, I was down on this day by a handful, and it's not a big deal. You know what happens. And I didn't. You do see this add-on trade here, 11 o'clock. I just after getting these two here, and I'm in this trade here. I would have loved this trade to keep going and, you know, pull back and give me something else, but I didn't take this add-on trade. Even if you did, you would have got in and been able to adjust your stop as well. So the SST, you know, it really tuned itself to this day. Nothing I could have done here. You know, there was really no other swing to adjust around. I'm not going to make this adjustment way up here. I'm not going to make let's see here. I'm not going to make this adjustment way up here. It's not going to happen. It's too far. So there's really no swing level. I was already around this swing level right here. Right, so the adjustment was already made with the setup. But yeah, whatever. And let's go over to Friday. All right, here's Friday. Right down here is the big key level of 3,500. If you look over here around 6 o'clock in the morning, you can see what we just saw on the previous day. Market comes down. Buyers come in at 35.08, push the market back up. Buyers came in at 35.10 right here. So people wanted to buy this market. You know, they bought here at 35.10. They bought a bit more than cheap at 35.08. You know, they're just buying this market. So, you know, this is telling me that this level is it's being protected here, and it's from the key level of 3,500. So anything short, right into this, I wasn't interested in. Art of trading, right? Yeah, one could have broken in down and, you know, gone for 20, 30 pips. But the flip side, we're going to see one. You just get pipped in and taken out. So let's start here at 9:05. You do have a setup here at 8:20. You see the swing levels. It's over here, the stair-step pattern, right? It's right around that area right there. And the problem is it's right around the 50 level as well, which we know is a key level, right? And one thing you notice, you know, when I go through these here, if you try it doing it yourself, what happens is when you're trading and you're seeing the formation of the candles and how the market's moving, it kind of influences you, and that's where the art trading comes in. Once you've had, I'm telling you, hundreds of hours of looking at charts, you just get kind of a feel. And, you know, if I'm looking down here, got this big buying coming in through here, market's not really moving up, it tries again, it's just not happening, right? The level's being protected, but there's no oomph in this market. So that's a concern for me. We do get a setup here at 35.37. There's no trigger on this whatsoever. Do get a short here. If you take this, you're pipped in and then taken out right here. Right, protecting this level. So this is where that art comes in, right through here. Okay, I just marked that off because the setup here is at 35.08. You want to get around this swing by a couple of pips, right? This swing low is 35.08, so we want to go around 35.06. Then you're right smack dab in the middle of 3,500. This red line was put in pretty much as soon as I started my session on this day. So we come back around here. There's not much you want to start adjusting, because I always say before in my other videos, and if you've watched these, once you start adjusting, what can happen is it becomes one of those never-ending sagas where you're adjusting. So you get this set up right here at 35.30. Then you have this swing level here. Then you have this swing level here to adjust around, and then you're adjusting into the 35.50 level. It comes a point where, you know, diminishing returns. So this gets taken in at 35.30. Or I think it's 35.31, roughly, one or the other. And mark comes around for 23 pips on this one. Now you're going to see right here that there's a setup to go long at 35.38. That where'd it go? And what's good about this setup right here at 35.38, the stop has been reduced on this original trade right here. Now this allows you to get involved in another trade without skewing your overall exposure in the market. And that's another thing why you want to concentrate on only a handful of pairs and just pick the best ones. You don't want to be exposed too much percentage-wise. The good thing about this, in order for this to get triggered in, it's going to have to break this level right here. And you can see we had some nice thrusting move down here, right? To break above it, it's going to need some serious buying power. You see it does break above. People that were going short, trying to protect their longs, doesn't work out for them to get taken out. So what happens here on this setup, I actually have my setup at 35.43 around here. Now why, when I'm adjusting a little bit closer to the 50 level? And the reason is this. When this trade gets triggered in, it starts to make a higher high, right? It has to make a higher high to get into this one here. When it breaks above this high right here, it's continually making a higher high. If you get what I'm saying, right? The whole market, you want an uptrend, you want higher highs, higher lows, right? So in order for this trade to work, we need higher highs. That's what we're getting. This trade comes in here, breaks above this level, puts you in a higher high. My entry is moved above this level here, which is a high, right? So market breaks above this high and this high, right? It costs a little bit, 19 pips, but it, it makes a good trade. You do come around here, with this strategy, it's up until noon. I stopped trading, even though you do have this nice little short here for full target, 35.06, get in at 35.36, nice 30 pip winner right here. And then you get down to here, you would have locked something, right? Trade for profit at 35.24. If you got in around this halfway or right here, still made something on these trades. So it could have been adding to the kitty right here, but from 8:30 to 11:15, I was getting kind of groggy. Nice setup though. This is a very nice setup right here. All right, so that's Thursday and Friday. Let's go for trading for Valentine's Day. All right, once again, we have these trades up here. Do get trades after I'm all finished that go for full target. 30, got 20 pip trade here plus an add-on here, 34.80 to 99.40, 20 and 40. And if you're still going, well, this is the doldrum time anyway, after around 12ish. If you're still trading then, well, they do come back around. Now we're going sideways, I believe. Yeah, we're going sideways. A little bit movement up here. Anyhow, let's get back to our trading here. 7 o'clock, obviously I'm not going to be part of this. And when I come in at 8:30ish, there's no way getting on board this trade here. I'll get a setup right here at 34.50. This actually is supposed to be, yeah, it's green. Okay, good. Can't adjust too much. We've got a swing level here at 34.62. The good thing is, if you look at this way, this market just dropped out of here. Path of least resistance, if price starts breaking above here, it's got some free reign. So does it happen? It eventually does over there. Once again, I didn't do any scale. Wow, right into 3,500 level. Keep that in mind. Okay. 34.50. Moved up to 34.52. Didn't adjust around this swing level way too far, right? Market comes in. I put a little arrow here just so you can see where I move my stop. Once again, it's looking at the candles, reading the candles. It's a small trade. Once I move up to 52, the 1X is at 59. Way too tight to be ratcheting my stop up to lock in a couple of pips. Way too tight. And I think this was covered actually in something that Troy has done in the Owners Club. So the entry price is 34.52. You want to get around that 50 level where markets gravitate to. And what's the low in this red candle right here? This low is 34.50. Interesting. Right to the pip almost. So down here, the risk has now been reduced. Have a trade sitting up here at 34.63. There's that green arrow there. This one, I didn't take this one. And this is the one that goes to another full target winner. 70 to 89.90. Nice 20 pip winner there. Anyhow, back to this. So I put this line here just so I remember where I put my stop. I just locked it underneath this thrusting candle right here. All right. So it gets out here for a plus 19 because I had to make this adjustment right here. Market comes up. Does even, once again, 34.63 to 69. Don't get much life on this. Don't get to the 1x. This is where you're reading the chart, right? Market comes back, pulls down, starts moving up. I move my stop in right here. Good stop. Good place for it. Market keeps moving up. I don't get involved in this trade. This is what I was trying to talk about, because I don't really have a big enough risk reduction to get involved in this trade. I'm not even close to a free trade, right? So my exposure in the market is something I just didn't want. So I stand aside this one. It does add to it, so that would have been an extra 20 odd pips, which would have made for about a 60 odd pip day, which is not bad. In the end, I settle with 40, and it's the 40 that I can take. All right, so let's wrap this video up. Appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Thanks.